Welcome to the Axiom. New file detected. Launching file.
Okay. So we are going to... I think it'll be a different thing if I go down there and then try to slay her. So I will do that next. So I will silently continue the cabin. Enter the basement. Let's go the same route except for just talk to her and then try to go back up to retrieve the blade, and we'll see what happens. I was sent here to slay you. You're apparently supposed to end the world. But I wanted to see you for myself. I'm still not sure what to believe.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here for so long.
That's... How long has she been locked away?
A long time, to the point where she should have eaten something.
Did they tell you how I'm supposed to end the world?
No. What are you going to do if I let you out of here?
The princess hesitates before responding. She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life.
Okay, so some of the
She
same
knows
lines.
what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
Alright.
What I do doesn't really matter, right?
I mean, I guess not.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust.
I really like the fact that they did these different lines in two different voices.
Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why.
Yeah.
I don't trust that. And I don't think you do either, or you wouldn't have come down here to talk.
She has a point. We're talking like this for a reason.
Yeah, because I just wanted to see what she'd say before I slay her.
So this shouldn't be about what I'd do if I got out of here, or me saying the right thing to convince you to save me.
I mean, I guess that's true.
This is about how messed up this whole situation is. This is my life we're talking about.
Also true.
Do you really think I can even end the world? Why would I even want to?
I guess.
We both know that if there's people we can't trust in this situation, it's whoever locked me down here, and it's whoever sent you here. And those two groups are probably one and the same.
Probably, yeah.
Don't let her turn the tables here. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one
I think they even
person
had the narrator
and
record
a
this line twice.
subjugating monarch, no less.
Okay, so I don't want to go back down the nightmare route, but let's see what happens. Yeah. I'm sorry, but I just can't trust you. This doesn't add up, and it isn't worth the risk to take your word over the potential fate of the world. I already saved, right? Yes, I did. Okay. Blam.
Thank you.
You're welcome, narrator.
You turn back to the stairs, intent on retrieving the blade in the cabin.
Yeah.
You'll regret this. I promise you. But go ahead. Run along and get whatever you're planning to get.
Yeah.
But you'd better hope that I don't slip these chains before you make it back down here.
I mean, yeah, don't say that. You're manifesting it.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing.
This can't be the nightmare route again, right?
She has to be bluffing, but hurry. You rush up to the first floor, grabbing the blade, both yours and the world's only possible salvation.
Yeah, I got it. If you come to the door, we're gonna be bam. Sure, bam. I am practiced with this blade. You better not come anywhere near me.
Okay. If we're sure about this decision, I'll support it. I suppose we have a world to save after all.
Yeah, okay. So we're gonna do this.
You slowly creep down the basement stairs. It's quiet.
She's gonna be like waiting like right here or something like that.
Where the princess sat only a moment ago, there's only a severed arm, its cooling flesh still chained to the wall. And she is nowhere to be seen.
Great. Fascinating. Love that. It's not like I was expecting it all along.
Is it just me? Or did this room get a lot bigger?
Maybe? I don't know. I can't tell. I think we got off on the wrong foot. Do you think we can start over? That's so funny. Let's just be like badass about it. Let's finish this.
Your eyes dart to the corners of the room. You don't see her. Where is she?
Are we... Let's see. Close the door. I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me. Close the door behind you.
You close the door behind you. Almost magically, its locks immediately click into place. Maybe they'll open if you finish the job.
Haha. Come out. I'm gonna be the scary one now. Come on out, princess. You know, let's do it. Come on out. Let's just get this over with.
I can wait. I'm very patient.
Where are you, huh? I can also wait.
You do your best to patiently wait her out.
I get 2 can play at this game.
But eventually, exhaustion starts to set in.
Why? Don't say that. You're manifesting it.
Come on, wake up. We can't fall asleep down here.
I mean, I don't want to end up in the nightmare route again. I'm gonna save. And let's venture into the shadows.
You step into the shadows. Too late, you hear the quiet patter of feet against the basement floor, followed by the taut pull and sharp pain of tearing flesh as the princess lunges into you from behind and drags you to the floor.
Interesting.
Her ferocity overwhelms you, and as the princess rends flesh from bone, your limp fingers lose their grip on the blade. It slips from your hand, your one last means of defense, lying useless beside you in a pool of your cooling blood. I suppose you just lacked the will to fight back.
What does that mean?
This is the end, isn't it?
I think it might be. Look, she has claws.
I'm afraid it is. You shouldn't have let that fear creep into your heart. You had the upper hand, and now look at you.
What? You're the one who said I was falling asleep.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
You suck. Chapter 2, The Beast.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here to
Let's see. She's going to kill me again.
Again? People don't die twice. If he doesn't remember what happened, then something else must have trapped us here.
Voice of the Hunted. Hello, welcome back. I've met you before.
You're not trapped here. Nobody's forcing you to do anything, though the only sensible thing for you to do right now is march up to that cabin and slay the princess.
Uh-huh. Proceed to the cabin.
A warning. Before she will lie.
Yep.
Does a cat lie to a cornered mouse when it plays with its freedom? Or is it just acting out its nature?
Well, don't say that. All of this stuff, this is some horrible... Man, whoever the narrator, like the narrator's full form, not just the echo, they did not think this plan through in the slightest.
I don't see why that matters. A lie's a lie, and if anything, she's the one who's cornered.
Okay, let's keep that mindset. If we can keep that mindset, we can manifest it.
She could have gotten out of there whenever she wanted to.
Hunted.
We should trust nothing that she tells us, only what we hear and smell.
Are you acting like a rabbit right now?
That's a very roundabout way of saying that you should listen to me and take this seriously.
Uh-huh. Maybe. Proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is ruinous and dilapidated. It feels like no one has lived here for a long time, wind rushing in through cracks and holes in the wooden walls. The only furniture of note is a termite-eaten table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay, should we take it or not take it? Let's approach the mirror. Let's
Walk
get
up
this
to the
over
wall.
with.
What are you talking about? You reach forward and but there was, and now it's gone.
Do we want to take the blade or not take the blade? Because this could lead to a whole bunch of other things. Will the voice of the hunted... feels like one that would go either way, because the voice of the hunted could say, take the blade, we needed something to our friend. You know what? We are going to be the predator here. I don't know if there's any point in really saving, because I've already done so many saves, and a lot of them are going to be useless anyway, so... But we're going to take the blade.
You take the blade from the table.
And we're going to enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what's left of an old wooden staircase. It's still sturdy enough that you can make your way down in one piece, though you'll have to be mindful of holes.
Okay. Looks like we're in a cave.
The air seeping up from below is oddly warm and wet, as if you're descending into a jungle. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Oh yes, of course.
She growls up the stairs.
Oh boy. Oh, is she chained down here?
I can smell you.
Love the voice acting.
She sounds almost feral.
Yeah.
Impatient. Or maybe eager.
Also maybe true.
You carefully make your way down the stairs. The last step gives way to the damp earth floor of a starlit pit. The walls are obscured by an impenetrable darkness, giving the illusion that the room might stretch on forever. You brush against the wide leaves of plants that surround you on all sides, seemingly the only living things that occupy this strange underground wilderness.
You'll see the tail right there?
The jungle is pressing in on us, hiding her from view. She could be anywhere. You see only a flash of the princess before she scurries away into the underbrush, dragging her heavy chain behind her.
Huh.
Remember, she's just a princess.
Clearly not.
She is certainly not just a princess.
But, again, manifestation. Perception.
You're not helping.
You're not.
It doesn't matter what she is. It only matters what she does.
I mean, we have the knife, so she's probably going to not like us at all.
Her shining eyes appear between the leaves, staring hungrily at you from the darkness.
Hi, I see you over there.
I can hear your heart pounding from the bottom of the stairs, fledgling. You're right to be terrified.
I'm not scared. I brought my knife.
I'm so much more than you. And a little splinter clutched in trembling hands won't save you from me.
Mm-hmm.
A shiver rushes up your spine and pulls you upright.
She's still chained to the wall.
The air's shifting. She's getting ready to pounce. Move, now.
Should I? Don't hear that clicking. She's in chains. Again, we're fine. You're about to attack me, aren't you? I can see right through you. We don't have to kill each other. You know that, right? Oh. Move.
You lunge to the side, picking a direction on instinct. As you land, you're buffeted by a gust of air, disturbed by the sudden motion of a massive body. The princess. In an instant, she's pounced on the spot where you would have been, her chains rattling across the floor behind her.
Look at that. She's like a dragon or a chimera. I love this music.
Before you can blink, she's gone, vanishing once more into the shadows. But you still feel her gaze on you.
You're faster than you were before, but you're still meek, reactive, prey.
But what?
You whirl around to find her, and your gaze meets hers, a pair of shining eyes peering out at you from just beyond the basement stairs.
Does she think I'm going to make a run for the stairs?
So she's cut off our escape. Shit. What do we do?
Mm-hmm. What do you want? We don't have to kill each other. What if I helped you if we left together? If you could get out of here on your own, wouldn't you have already left? Stop hiding and show yourself. I was sent here to kill you because the earth up to the realm. I'm starting to believe that's true. Run for the stairs. Huh. Could let her out. Don't need to necessarily get to chapter 3. In order to get, like, the... Well, I'm trying to see every princess. I don't know if I'm trying to get all of the gallery. What do I want to prioritize more? Seeing all the princesses or getting 100% of the gallery? What do you want?
I want to swallow you whole, and I will get what I want. You have no exit. You have no hope. You live and die by my whims, and my whims alone.
Uh-huh.
Don't ask her what she wants, just slay her. Is that all the advice you have? We don't even know what she looks like. Some specifics would be very helpful. She's just a princess. Don't overthink it.
That's funny.
She is clearly not.
But why? Why do you want to kill me?
Why does anything kill anything else? She needs to.
I didn't say I wanted to kill you.
Oh, swallowing me whole, I guess would... Yeah.
It sounds like she wants to do something even worse. What she wants only matters if she wins, and you're not going to let that happen. She's coiling for another strike. Be somewhere else.
Okay.
We're on the back foot.
We are. We don't have a lot of places to run.
The back foot keeps us nimble, keeps us alive.
Okay.
It doesn't matter if it keeps us alive, if it eventually kills us. We need to take back the momentum. We need to do something.
She's not expecting me to rush her. I can just say survive. How exactly are we supposed to take back the momentum here? Survive, wait for her to strike and hit her back, play dead, or stand still. Playing dead sounds like a dumb idea. If we perceive her as more powerful than us, then I feel like hitting her back is not going to do anything. I mean, what happens if I just say survive?
Jungle, barely moving out of the way before the princess surges past you with a speed that makes her practically unseen.
This is insanely cool. Why do you want to eat me? We don't have to kill each other. What if I helped you? Couldn't I run to the stairs from here? Stop hiding and show yourself.
If you want to see me, you should get better at seeing.
She knows that her strength lies in shadows and secrets. She won't reveal herself unless she has to.
Okay, fine. Why do you want to eat me?
I don't question who I am or what I want. I simply do. To act is always better than to react. To do is always better than to watch.
I mean, that's funny comparing it to the line of the Shifting Mound where she said, always the passive player, always reacting and never acting.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but you do well to listen to her. Less standing around asking questions, more doing exactly as I say.
You aren't even telling us to do anything.
A tickling sensation rises at the base of your neck.
Okay, what does that mean?
Flee. We can't keep doing this.
Turn around and Slayer. Well, pow. I'll stay alive. There are a lot of variables. Out of curiosity, I could go and find some clues. So I found the beast. Softness cornered turns into viciousness. Haven't seen better days. If the princess lives here, slaying her rebellion, do your favor. Get swallowed up by the beast. Make your way to her heart and end this. Free her. Dodge again. Fight her to the death. Fight her to the death. What great big eyes you have. Dodge. Dodge until you can dodge no longer. That hurt. Use the cornered animal you seem to be, or could you be a rival? I didn't mean to do that. I still need to devour you and doesn't count if you're dead. You've been here before. Cunning heart. See through her eyes at the end of everything. Huh. Okay. Interesting. So dodging until you can dodge no more is probably going to result in her eating me. I'm kind of curious. I'm going to wait for her to strike and hit her back. I think.
This isn't going to work. We're in her domain.
Successfully
We
takes
just
the
have
fight to a
stay
creature in its
alive.
den.
If we keep dodging her forever, we're going to get tired. We're going to slip up. We have to take a risk.
Okay, we're doing it. We're doing it. We're fighting back.
As the princess lunges from the shadows once
Oh.
more, you tighten her grip on the blade and lash out. It strikes, cutting deep, and the princess loses her focus, crying out in pained surprise as she crashes into you.
Okay, so we got like a comic. Oh, and the knife has blood on it.
You're sent sprawling and can already feel the massive bruise blossoming on your ribs as she scrambles back into the darkness.
Haha. Now we're more evenly matched. You're not so tough now, are you?
Ha! Look at that! We wounded her. And she wounded us. Bad trade.
I mean, meh?
That hurt. Are you just the cornered animal you seem to be? Or could you be a rival?
I could be a rival, maybe, possibly. Did I remember to save? I mean, I saved up here, so like it doesn't matter all that much.
She She rears back, then leaps at you, more forceful, more ferocious, more serious. The scuffle is brief, and though you inflict a few deep wounds, you find yourself quickly overwhelmed by her savagery.
Why would you say that? You're manifesting it. I wanted to be the rival.
You collapse to the floor, and she wastes no time before pouncing on you in a flurry of claws and blood.
That's a
your
really
nerves
scary noise.
barely able to keep up with the onslaught. By the end, you're lying in a nest of your own intestines, spine severed, blood rapidly draining out onto the jungle floor.
Look, she's covered in feathers.
The princess, drenched in both her blood and yours, idly prods your body.
No, that's it then. Cornered animal it was.
Well, don't say that.
Do better next time. I still need to devour you. And it doesn't count if you're dead.
So she wants to eat me and then walk out because we both need to be alive. But I think I need to let her out. I don't think she can just walk out if she eats me.
We're not dead, But you don't have time to protest her premature observation of your death, because everything goes dark, and you die.
Aw, man. Okay, so now we're on chapter 3. Chapter 3, The Den.
You're on a path in the woods.
Yeah, we are. And this time we're not gonna run until we die. We're taking her head on and we're winning.
Wow.
You felt her. She didn't have a soft underbelly. She didn't have blind spots. What could we have done that would have saved us from her hunger?
I don't know.
When someone tries to make you dead, you have to hit them back. You have to show them your authority. There's nothing worse than a bully that thinks they own you.
I really like the voice acting for the stubborn. Alright, so is that the plan? We're fighting back?
Right, so you've been here before. That doesn't bode well. You're not supposed to have been here before. This is supposed to be one and done.
Hey man, we're doing our best.
Oh, shut up. It bodes fine. You're the reason we're stuck in this shit situation. Now I have to do the hard work of dragging us out.
And how do you intend to do that?
By slaying her once and for all.
We're going to fight her, and we're going to win. There's a reason she slinks around in the shadows.
Okay,
No
stubborn.
complaints here.
Okay, cool. We're good. We're doing it.
We're not just gonna let the fact that he knows things about this whole Lupin situation go, are we?
I mean, we already know everything
He's
we got
not
done.
important. He can have his secrets for all I care. She's killed us twice now, and that's enough of a reason for us to want her dead.
Let's see. Path is different than it was before. I want to answer what's going on here. What do you know that you're not telling me? What if we just leave? What happens then? No matter what happens next, it seems like all our answers lie in the cabin. Let's see this through. Certainly, I'm done with this. Bye. Okay, what's the plan?
Like I said, we're going to fight her.
Okay. Hang on. I'm going to save.
But we're so small.
Shut up. With that attitude, we will be.
We don't actually know how big she is. We just know she wants us to think she's big. And if she's going to treat us like prey again, then she is sorely underestimating us. One good wallop, that's all we need to put her on the defensive.
The path is different than it was before.
Ground is ground. It doesn't matter what shape it takes. We'll adapt. If it looks different, that's because the situation has started to spiral out of everyone's control. So please, disavow yourself of the notion that you can just come back here and fix this place if you manage to make a mess before that line of thinking leaves you yet another world in ruin.
Hey, wait a minute. No.
Though, as evidenced by you dying twice, it's safe to assume the fates of the worlds you've left behind don't concern you very much. Consider this your last opportunity to make things right. For you and for the rest of existence. But especially for you.
Okay.
We don't need your pep talk. I'll make sure we pull this off.
Okay. Stubborn. I want answers. What's going on here? What do you know that you're not telling me?
I've told you as much as I can without putting you at a disadvantage.
Good. We don't need a disadvantage. We'll win.
If anything, I've told you too much. Like that grumbling voice said just a moment ago, you've already died by her hands twice. You shouldn't need much else in the way of motivation.
That's true. We'll take this to her, and we'll fight, and we'll win. No matter what happens next, it seems like all our answers are in the cabin. Let's see this through. Let's go. Let's go.
You make your way down to the cabin. Your fated confrontation awaits. You know what to do.
You bet we do.
We've already been over the plan.
Yeah. Go in, take the dagger, fight, win. One good wallop, that's all it takes.
I'm not sure that use violence counts as a plan.
Well, right now, it's the only plan we've got.
It's a better plan than you had last time.
Yeah. Going on the defensive doesn't work. We need to be on the offensive. We need her to know that we're the predator.
I don't like this. But I'll try to keep us breathing.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. You keep that up and we've got this in the bag. Proceed to the cabin. Into the cabin.
The interior is dark and overgrown. Vines and brush obscure so much of the place that, had you not seen the exterior, you might not have noticed this was a cabin at all.
I wonder if it's going to be another thing, like, where this is going to end no matter what, with the shifting mound getting what she wants.
The only furniture of note, if you could call it that, is a knotted stump, a pristine blade embedded in its exposed rings.
It's our implement.
The blade is your implement. You'll
We'll need it if we're going to do this right.
Take it. We're not fighting a monster without a blade. Even if it's not a very big one.
Yeah, of course.
Great. That mirror's back. And it's where the door is supposed to be.
Who cares? We'll smash it.
What are you talking about? There is no mirror. It's just the stump and a narrow tunnel that leads to the basement.
Well, I literally can't see that tunnel, so I don't know what you're on about.
He isn't tricking us. Can you feel the wind? It's telling us there's a hole in that wall. Our eyes deceive us.
If that mirror's blocking our way, just smash it and be done with it.
All right, let's do it. We're going to take the blade.
Yes, take the steel claw.
The steel claw, I like that.
You pull the blade from the stump, gripping it tight. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Let's do this.
Good. One step closer to ending this.
Approach the mirror.
You step
Kya.
forward, approaching the small hole that leads to the basement, hesitating before you enter the princess's lair.
Yeah, because there's a mirror in the way.
You heard him. Stop hesitating and smash that antique.
That mirror isn't part of this place. It's seeped through from somewhere else. It, if there even is an it, is a hallucination. Like you said, you've been here twice before. Your mind was bound to start playing tricks on you eventually. It went away after we reached out to it last time. Might as well try wiping it clean again. What's the harm?
Yeah. What will happen if we smash it? I'm very curious. Have I saved? I did. Smash it.
You bring your fist crashing down into the open hole leading to the basement, throwing yourself off balance and tumbling headlong into the pitch black.
Ha! That's funny.
If there were once stairs leading into the basement, there is nothing left to attest to their existence now. There is only a long tunnel of packed earth, growing more narrow as you descend. It smells of mold and decay. The damp walls leave streaks of dirt along your body as you're forced to hunch, then finally squat down on all fours in order to continue. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
I wonder if all of the Chapter 3 entrances are going to look like pits. Which would be interesting.
As you crawl forward on hands and knees, you're met only with the sounds of ambient earth. No voice slinks confidently up the stairs. No entity threatens violence or pleads for safety.
So actually moving this time? We're going into her territory to try to slay her. This doesn't sound like a good idea.
Don't give her a sound.
Yeah. Oh, this is it. I mean, I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna try to follow Stubborn. I'm just gonna like try to slay her and do it. Say nothing and suddenly proceed down the stairs.
You say nothing, maintaining the silence as you carefully make your way down into the basement. The basement is dark and cavernous, a gaping maw threatening to swallow you whole. There is no light here, save for what little starlight has managed to filter down the tunnel. And though you can't see the vastness of the space, you can feel it. You're exposed.
So what do we do now, Stubborn?
It doesn't matter if we can't see down here. We know where she is.
We do? Oh, I don't see her. Oh, this is the back wall. Do I want to be ready to fight or try to lure her out? I mean, we're going on the offensive. Step into the shadows, ready to fight.
You step into the shadows and are enveloped in total darkness. Your heart pounds in your chest, ears pricked, eyes wide despite the inky blackness, waiting for any sign of movement.
This was the plan, right? Stubborn? This is what we were doing?
There, she's about to strike. With the near silence of a determined predator, the princess erupts from the shadows.
Very cool design. Love that. Fight!
You're quick to react, swinging your blade, its tip intercepting her before she can draw first blood. She recoils, stunned for a brief moment.
My blade has tasted blood once again.
See? I told you. We needed to assert our might. We needed to prove to her that she can bleed too. She'll doubt her every move now.
Does she have 6 legs? I think she is like a chimera.
Her gleaming eyes watch you from the shadows, unblinking. There's fear in them now, but it is a fear wreathed in fury. And beneath it all lurks something far more primal.
Hunger?
Hunger.
Yup.
Yes, she knows your strength now, and she wishes to devour it. How unseemly.
I'd like to see her try.
I'd like to see her try. Let's do it.
The princess lunges with even more ferocity than before. Both voices were right. Within that ferocity there is the clumsiness of doubt, a chaotic dance between impulse and restraint.
Ooh. So with that, that's how we get the upper hand, boys.
Not a word is spoken between you and the princess as you exchange blows in the dark. The glint of bloody claws and fangs. The flash of wet steel. In the pit, all of your senses are heightened, each injury stinging like a chorus of insects, each small shift in your favor a major victory that swells your confidence.
So yeah, all we gotta do is believe we can win, and we will win.
And yet, for all the wounds you've managed to inflict upon her, you remain at a stalemate. And then you start to lose ground. While your body slows, hers quickens, her wounds mending as she licks the blood of her prey from her dripping maw.
But yeah, that's the thing. Like, there's no winners, and we can still perceive ourselves to be dead.
So she really can devour our strength. Can we do something like that? All these rumors are starting to add up.
We have to believe we can. We're stubborn. We can do it.
Nah, screw that. We're not stooping to her level. We'll just have to give this our all, end it in one final hit.
We've got this, right? I have no idea.
We die if we do that. We have to make ourselves like her. We have to embrace instinct.
So, what does that mean?
She shifts towards you, her bloody grin shining in the dark. And then you see it. Your opening.
Okay.
Take it. Put her down like the mindless beast she is.
Okay. Embrace instinct or take the opening and strike at her heart. So do I want to follow the voice of the stubborn or the hunted? What is my instinct? To run? Let's follow the stubborn.
You hurl yourself towards the princess, your movement too quick, too bold for her to intercept. You bury your blade deep in her chest.
Okay. Does that mean we win? I highly doubt. I feel like no matter what we did, we would lose.
Yes, yes, we're going out in a blaze of glory.
Yes. Well, if I'm going down, I'm taking you down with me.
Nature doesn't have glory. This is just death. She howls in pain, retaliating with claws and teeth, desperately tearing, trying to devour you to make herself whole once again. Chunks of your flesh are torn away, feathers and blood and bits of gore splattering to the ground. But your work is already done.
Okay.
No sating of her ravenous hunger will be enough to mend her now. Though her flesh begins to seal itself around you, she cannot remove your blade from her heart.
Okay, what does that mean?
You and the princess collapse to the floor together, your bodies fused, entwined in a bloody mass of limbs and teeth.
So we're like actually infused. Okay.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Of course I wouldn't.
As the two of you fade, a new emotion creeps into the princess's eyes. Something akin to shame. What have we done? They ask.
I don't know.
I guess that's it. At least we saved the world. Right?
Did we?
Right?
Oh, where is the narrator gone?
He's gone. Everything is gone, except her and us.
It doesn't matter. We won.
We got her right where it hurts. The princess's eyes speak again. I'm cold. I don't want to be cold. But you don't get the opportunity to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns. So, the other way, I guess maybe besides leaving, it's if we both die together?
She's gone.
I don't know.
Where
Heroic
did she go?
strike. Retain your
Should we
humanity in
try
the
and
face
find
of
her?
instinct in a dark den. So yeah, embrace instinct would have been becoming prey, I think.
And there's that Mirror.
It's going
It
to be
feels
okay.
so bad. That thing reeks of death. Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess.
See you on the other
Okay.
side.
I'd like to be somewhere nice.
Yeah.
Maybe there'll be a good fight there. Maybe we'll find her again.
Approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Have I grown? Find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Wow, that is something. Look at that.
Flickering lights in empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Okay. Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is consumed by instinct, a dancer moving to the rhythm of the flesh. She will make for a ravenous heart.
A ravenous heart, huh?
She wishes me to devour you, to make you a part of myself. But she is only a voice.
Okay.
Do not mourn her, for she is part of something greater.
I'm ready to go back. Not ready to do either of these just yet.
I await your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Everything goes dark and you die. A ravenous heart, bring the den to her.
Is a princess.
Okay. And with that, I think we're going to... So, the den, a creature's lair. Yeah, we missed a lot. To be torn between thought and action is to hesitate, and to hesitate is to die. Give yourself to instinct, to consume is to become. Now that she's stuck, there's nothing stopping you from ending this. I told you not to flinch, I told you. Your work is done, leave her to starve. Wait in silence for your end. Maybe there's more to her than we thought. Your mouths are full of dirt. She has left you to die. Are we free? What once was you, now is me. See through her eyes at the end of everything. Man, there's a lot here. There's so much here. I said, like, in the Discord that I was considering getting 100% of the gallery, and someone replied that not even they had done that, and it would take me, like, hours, and now I'm actually seeing that. Like, the amount of variables at play here is kind of insane. So I'm guessing I'm gonna have to, like, wait her out in order to get one of the other ones. It doesn't seem to be divided based on whether you bring the blade or not, but it does sound like the blade maybe gives more options, is what they hinted at. But next time, I think what I'll do is I'll not bring the blade, get the blade, and then wait. Is something I want to try. And then, yeah, we'll have to see what happens. You need more space, narrow caves, no place to fight, and no place to stay forever. Angels, demons took from the same cloth, and it's best not to deny a proud being. Where is this the divine? It's very hard to kill a god. There's no shame in feeling that. Some of you cosplay IUPC leads with it. Kill your worst dreams or be killed by the ghost of your past. Become one with the princess, but in a very literal sense. So this is like the beast, but if I let myself get eaten, maybe? So, like, maybe even these can divide into multiples. So maybe this is like the prisoner, and then knowing the world for your happy ending. Huh, okay. So, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and leave that for now. I guess we'll save just because we can. Yeah. This was certainly something. Took some routes that I wasn't expecting at all. We met the stranger in the heart of the Shifting Mound, which I'm still trying to figure out whether or not that was a unique event just to the stranger, or if that would just happen with any princess that would come first. And maybe if I had, like, refused the voice and said to do it on my own, maybe that would have let me see through the stranger's eyes at the end of everything. I don't know. But, and then we accidentally went down the nightmare route again. And saw the gaping maw. Or like the moment of clarity. And then we saw the beast and the den and yeah. Kind of insane, kind of crazy. But hey, crazy is what this game is and crazy is what we are, and this has been really fantastic. A little bit more terrifying because yeah, that's the nature of the game, I guess, but truly fascinating, truly fascinating. I'm very much looking forward to playing more, seeing if I can unlock all the princesses, and then maybe I'll try to see if I can, like, get the gallery 100%ed in my own time if I feel like it, once all is said and done. I don't know, we'll see how I feel. But yeah, when we come back, we will go down there and then wait. I don't know if that will change anything, because it could just bring me back to the beast route. But then we have a lot of other things to explore. We can explore the ghost, we can explore the prisoner. There's lots of stuff we can still do, lots of princesses we can still see, and a lot of traumatizing things that we have yet to experience. And beyond that, we shall see. So thank everybody so much for checking out the video. I really do appreciate it. If you want to be notified of when I upload a new part of the file to the archives, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and ring that bell, as well as leave a like or comment if you so desire. Thanks again, and I will see you next time.
Upload successful. Click here to view previous files. Have a pleasant day.